All right, we're in the TBM, hot start TBM 900, and we're at Oakland International Airport. We're going to be doing a FSEconomy flight for Snak Air. And the route today, have you been doing Snak Air today, JV? We're going to be going, again, from Oakland to Kilo Alpha Uniform November, which is Auburn. Yeah, it's Auburn Municipal in Auburn, California. And we're going to attempt to do the solid 5 departure out of Oakland, runway 28, left or right. Gotta love that, yeah. Yeah, the solid 5. It says here that we do a climbing right turn heading 097 to intercept the Oakland radial 60 degree to cross solid at or above 4,000. Then on the Altum transition, out there, maintain ATC assigned altitude, expect filed altitude 10 minutes after departure. The total distance for today's flight will be 100 nautical miles. So we will fly, I don't know. What do you think? We're going eastbound. So should we go up to, say, 15,000, 17,000? We'll stay below the flight levels. So it's either 15 or 17. Maybe we'll try 15. And I'm going to put in the solid 5 departure into the G1000. We'll see how that goes. A little bit of volume. All right, let's turn on the GPU. We'll go up top, bring the crash bar up, and go to GPU power. Panel can come on. Nav lights can come on. Selector can go to auto. Autopilot can go on. Auxiliary boost pump. Auto for now. You just forgot how good this plane is with all the attention going to newer stuff. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's still my favorite general aviation aircraft, though.
Warning, okay.
So there is that. Let's go to payload. Get rid of the ties and caps. Lock that door. Pitot covers coming off. Static wicks coming off.
TAWS system test. Okay.
All right. Now doing the alignment side of things. So I just finished watching the British Open. Colin Morikawa from Los Angeles, California, or he was born in LA, from California in general, just won the British Open. So it's his 8th start in a major championship. Again, for you non-golf fans, there are 4 major golf tournaments per year. And in his 8th start, he's won 2. So 2 out of 8. We're talking, 25% of his starts in majors he's won. So he may be a force to be reckoned with. All right, everything is aligned. I'm going to put on... Well, I'm going to do my flight plan first. So let's do flight plan, procedures. We're going to rotate select the departure. And we'll rotate down to the solid 5. One thing I didn't do is update my AirAC, so I've got to do that sooner than later. I've got to do either 2.8 left or 2.8 right. We look back here at the Oakland diagram. Sasquatch, are you doing SimVenture today? No. No, I'm not. Are you doing SimVenture today? 2.8 right makes sense. It's going on now, right? Didn't it start? Did it start? Yes, I think it started. I thought it started yesterday. All right, we're going to rotate 2.8 right. We'll hit enter. And yes, our transition will be Altum. And we're going to load that in. It looks like it'll get up to that 410. Then it'll make that right turn and to intercept. No, looks like it might fly it perfectly. Very cool. Initially on, again, it says, one more look at the solid 5. It does say, it doesn't say, well, it says altitude, top altitude assigned by ATC. So we'll put in our cruise altitude, and then again, the goal is to be above, at or above solid at 4,000 and at or above Altum at 5,000. So should be pretty good. All right, so after started on Thursday today at 1 Pacific time. Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool. And in fact, I hope someone is streaming it. That would be kind of cool to watch. I'll have to watch the VOD, of course, but all right. So after Altum, I want to join airway. So I'm going to rotate this knob down to the load airway, and I'm going to go to Victor 334 right there and hit enter, and we'll exit Victor 334 at Sacramento VOR. We'll load that. 757 Spy, can I get ranch dressing for that salad? Absolutely. Would you like the full Monty or the light ranch? Oh. We got a subscribe. I'm going to turn that boost pump off. We got a subscribe. 54 months from Professor Bankleton. That is amazing. That's from the get-go. That is from the get-go. I'm going to turn down my interior volume just a tad ski. Thank you for that, Professor Bankleton. Mamba Gator Simulations. Yo, 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 yo. It's me, Brad. Hello. Just setting up an FSEconomy flight. After SAC, then we're going to go direct to the airport. So we'll put in Kilo Alpha Uniform. November. And we'll hit enter. Not sure what approach we'll do there. Let's look at our options. Click on Auburn and I go to approach. The only thing they have is an RNAV GPS runway 7. So we may do that. We may do VFR landing. I don't know. All right, I'm going to rotate the, try my autopilot panel. Let's see if that's working here. All right, so if this SciTech panel is working, this number right here should go up. Sure enough, it's going up. We're gonna try. Let's try 15,000. The altimeter is 299er. So we'll rotate the barrow to 299er. Transponder is in standby 5033. That's fine. All right. We're looking good. Turn that auxiliary boost pump back on. Hit the starter. 15%. Go into low idle. Watch for hot start, hung start. All right, AC can come on. Bleeds can go to auto. Initial separator on. Pitot right, pitot left. We don't need windshield. We don't even need pitot really today, I don't think, but. All right, let's come up here and go to generator on. And we'll go to battery. Turn the boost pump from on to auto. Garden data. Life is good. Yeah, I've just been watching some golf this morning. Watching the British Open. In pretty good mood. What's new with you? What's new with Brad? What's new with Mamba? Professor, Dave, Sasquatch, JV. What's on your plates? Well, not literally what's on your plates, but yeah. All right, let's disconnect the GPU. We'll disconnect the chocks. Go to high idle. And we'll turn on the taxi light. Good day, Mr. Fly in chat. Hello, this URL not found. Thanks again for yesterday. I watched the VOD because I wanted to see how the stream quality looked with the new video card and CPU and the whole new setup. Looked pretty good. And I really appreciate you spending some time with me in the verse yesterday. I was enjoying our banter back and forth. I'm going to log into FSEconomy. Did it not log in? Invalid user information provided. Alright, so now I need to establish my FSEconomy password, which I've forgotten. Well, meantime, we'll reach over here to our Bose headset. Put them on. Right. Go to the chat screen here as I type in my password. Really? It doesn't like that password? Okay, we're logged in. Lots of birdies by most everyone on the back nine today. Fun to watch. Unusually nice weather. Very unusual weather. Absolutely weird to see a British Open with like sunny. In fact, I think it was the hottest day of the year. You know what? I'm unable to toggle the taxi range. There it goes. All right, I'm going to bring up the airport diagram. It's weird that it's not toggling. There it goes. There's the taxi range. All right. Whoa, that's loud. We've been told to line up and wait. There's the icon, the emote. I have not seen that emote in a very long time. A little bit of noise. The bird does look good, doesn't it? Landing lights on, strobe lights on, pulse lights on. Cabin, that's fine. Cabin lights can come on. Initial separator is on. We're gonna make sure that this thing flies the departure. Here we go. Oh, you know what I need to do? Very important. Tower has not said to go yet, so here we go. Flaps for takeoff. And we're going to set our trim here, takeoff trim. Very important. Now we can go. Now tower says we can go. All right, turning up the volume. Headphone users beware. Here we go. I've got to get that runway texture mods back in play. Oh, there's the, oh dang it. Gear up. Socata TBM900.
Enjoy your flight.
Thank you. All right, indicated airspeed. I didn't do my traditional flyby. Looks pretty good. Should start making that turn. No, that's a manual turn. So we'll go sync up heading. It's a climbing right turn on the departure. I thought it would maybe fly that departure to do the intercept, but we're not off the departure, so that's good. We're going to set a heading of 097. And normally we'd have the Oakland VOR in there to gauge this, but we're on the departure. If I were on an online network, I would definitely have the VOR tuned in. We are definitely at or above 4,000. And we're going to go, now we're a little bit off, but I'm going to go direct. Let's clear that. Let's come down here to salad, menu, activate the leg, and we're direct salad. A little bit slow, actually. Flaps are a little bit late. IAS. Let's do flight level change. We're going to climb at 180. Well, I changed my mind. We'll climb at 170. All right, we are 11.8 miles from salad. We got a subscribe. I realized something we didn't do a direct to, I don't think.
Good afternoon, John and all.
C206 stationaire, again, 54 months. Awesome. Initial separator should have come off. We're at 82%. We'll be fine. Thank you so much, C206 stationaire. Now we're turning towards salad. I think we're good. Yep. Doing True Earth, Northern California with this shot here. So what's new, C206? How you doing? What's new on your Sunday? There's the outside volume coming down a little bit. This URL not found was telling me that XEnviro is worth looking at again. But today I'm just using default clouds. I often will say that, Microsoft Flight Simulator has much superior visuals from the scenery side of things, the landscape, the ortho imagery, etc. It's just better. But this one's very close, the True Earth product. And when I'm doing really nice, when I'm trying to do instrument flying, not much gets better than doing a TBM900 flight. Still lose a decent amount of performance with XE, but it's looking good again. Well, that's good news. I need to make sure I don't go above my altitude. Yeah, 15,000, fine. Hanging out, watch the Open. See, you're like me. That's what you do on British Open weekend. I still call it the British Open. I will probably forever call it the British Open. One of my favorite quotes was during the press conference with Dustin Johnson. They said, "When did you start calling it the Open Championship?" He goes, Or no, why did you start calling it the Open Championship instead of the British Open? He said, because they changed the name. What and why and how do you feel about others calling it the British Open? I'm okay with it. Well, they don't call it the U.S. Masters anymore. And Dustin Johnson says, you can if you want to. He was very non-confrontational. It was awesome. But I guess a lot of the British press especially don't like us calling it the British Open. But tomatoes. All right, there's 12,600, and we're at 100, climbing at 160. Trying to climb at 170. Let me bump up the power here a little bit and see if that alters our scenario. There is a little bit of more boost. But watch it. Pressurization looks good on the differential. We can turn off the landing lights. I'll leave the strobes and the pulse on. Why not? Whatever. What a great plane. There's 13.7. As you can see here on the plan, we are coming up to the Altum waypoint, and then we'll turn on Victor 334 up to Sacramento. Let's for kicks and giggles, let's tune in the Sacramento VOR at 115.2 and see when we can pick that up. John TBM, hello. All right, so I'm going to rotate my SciTech knob here to dial in 115.2 over there. So sorry, that's nav 2 I changed first. X-Plane 11 TBM is way better than the MFS. Absolutely. No, hands down, yeah. I mean, yeah, the default MSFS is, let's face it, it's okay. There needs to be a payware version. I need to change my barrel to 2997. And I also need to temporarily go into, once we make the turn in 1.7 miles, I'm then going to go into heading mode so I can see if I can see that VOR. There's the turn. Noise canceling headphones are working well today. I'll give Microsoft Flight Simulator the nod for multiplayer. It's far better. We got a subscribe. Twin City Jeff with the subscribe. Twin City Jeff, 17 months. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate that, Jeff. Yesterday we were in the verse. I was hanging out with This URL Not Found, Joe, and my friend Jason, and they showed me Orison for the first time on my own PC. I'd seen, of course, videos and pictures, etc., but it was the first time I'd seen it on my sim. And I got the new studio set up here, and boy, was I impressed with Orison yesterday. So I hope you're well. Thank you for the support. All right, I'm gonna go into heading mode. So we'll push this to sync up the heading bug, and then we'll go heading mode. And then I'm going to change the CDI on the G1000 here to VOR. And then I want to bring up DME. How do I bring up DME? There's topo. I would have thought DME would be right there. Maybe it's enter. That's not DME. DME mode is on nav 1. Okay, so where is it showing DME? I thought it would show it like right up in here somewhere. Oops. Let's do here. Oh, there we go. DME right there. So we're 29.3 miles from the Sacramento VOR. But what's interesting is look at the course needle. It's off quite a bit. But if we look at the Navigraph charts, I'm headed right for it. I'm going to change the course knob just slightly and see what happens. I know how to change the course knob in my SciTech panel, but I'm drawing a blank how to do it in the 3D cockpit. Where do you change the... I forgot where you change the course. Course is on autopilot. There's the autopilot. Is this... Oh, right here? Oh, it's up here. Yeah, sorry. I drew a blank. I always use the SciTech panel. There we go. It's just off just a bit. So let's fly the VOR. So we'll hit nav. Yes, sorry about that. Serious gamer, I appreciate that. Hopefully Orison is so pretty. Twin City Jeff says, yeah, it's great. Yep. Hopefully over time, John TBM says we'll get some good payware GA. There's really good. Oh, we got a subscribe.
John Fly Snak John Flyway.
Endeavor. Endeavor with 1 year mark here. Thank you. Are you back in Europe now? Endeavor. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate the support. Serious Gamer again, thanks for that. You're back in Berlin now. Okay, well, I'm glad you made it back home safely. Back in the homeland anyway. I've been thinking about your country with all the flooding. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying someone said GA for MSFS. In my personal opinion, I think the Just Flight Turbo Aero for MSFS is a great plane. What do you guys think? I think the Just Flight Piper Aero is fantastic for GA. I really do. So, you have some time in the Archer, and the one in the Sim is pretty good. Yeah, I would agree with that. We'll get back into streaming and flying with you soon, I hope. Yeah, that would be enjoyable. So yeah, please do. I didn't move rooms, but I switched to the other side of the room because I have a new PC, as you can see in the stream title. I am using a 3080 Ti and an AMD 5900X CPU and a whole new system build. So I decided leave the other one in place and just build a new studio on the other side of the room. So yeah, same room, just different side of the room. And I'm really happy with the 3080 Ti so far. Cajun Cacti, good morning. That was a good open, yeah. My fantasy lineup did not do well. I had Terrell Hatton picked to win it. He didn't even make the cut. I have heard about the Phoenix A320, and I joined their Discord, and I'm looking forward to that. Yes, there's a lot of excitement. I mean, a lot of people are saying that it's, well, not a lot of people, but some people are saying that the Phoenix 320 is going to be more complete than the FS Labs. That's kind of surprising, actually. All right, how many miles do we got to the VOR? We've got 8.8 8.3 miles to the VOR. We're going to rotate the course knob here just to fine tune it just a bit. I guess you can't get right on it. I think what I might do is I'm going to go into heading mode, sync heading mode, and then we're going to do the outbound radial at the Sacramento VOR. So at the Sacramento VOR, I want to do an outbound here. Is there a way to see what degree this leg is? Well, I'm coming up to it quick, though. I also better start my descent here pretty soon. Sky vector would be easy to figure out the radius. Scroll through here and see what we got going on. Hey, we got a subscribe. We got a subscribe. Let's go direct field. Yeah. And then we'll go back. Cajun Cacti, subscribe. 42 months. 42 months. Navigate. Nav. Heading off. Autopilot on. Just 1 second here. CDI to GPS. There we go. Cajun Cacti, thank you for 42 months. What a great number, 42. Appreciate the support all along. It's been a long time. I'm glad that you enjoyed the open. Yeah, he did break the club. And he flipped off someone in the crowd. Yeah, he's got a temper. He's definitely got a temper. Brew Nanez says 5900 XT. How did you dial that in? Did you use Auto OC or PBO2? I haven't done any overclocking. I have not done any performance boost at whatsoever. I haven't, and I'm sitting at. Let's redo our direct to here. Plane is figuring out what it wants to do. Clear. Direct to. Activate. Go. And we're also going to start our descent here. So I'm going to rotate the altitude knob. Trying to use the 3D cockpit a little bit more than I have in the past. Down to 3,000. Full vertical speed. We'll go down at 1,000 feet per minute. And we're going to bring the throttle back quite a bit on the torque's coming back. So yeah, like I said, I haven't done any tweaking. I think right now at present we are at 4.46 gigahertz. Very low utilization on the Ryzen 9 5900X. GPU's at 40%. They actually have working VNAV, so they say. I mean, apparently some of the big gurus in Twitch Flight Sim are testing it right now, and they're very complimentary of the Phoenix 320. Yeah, I'm excited to try it. Garden Data says don't crash. I'll try not to. Kramers, how you doing? It has been a while. Nice to see you. Aqua, hello. Had you up on the TV while I was making a snack. Graphics are looking fantastic. Thank you, Aqua. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. I also have I don't know if it's placebo effect or not, but the stream on this new PC, for some reason the stream in my mind, it feels like it looks better. I've gone down to single PC streaming, and maybe when I was doing the capture card on the second PC before, I was losing a little bit of resolution. Hey, you did notice that, didn't you, Bird? Right there, down there. Yep, I should have noticed that. At last, I did not. I should probably check my speed. 190, we're fine. And we are 20 miles out. We got a subscribe. Sparker in VR 2-year mark.
Hi John, hope all is well.
Sparker, nice to see you. 24 months, 2 years of support from Sparker in VR. I'm doing well. What's new with you? You know, you make me think of something, Sparker. I got this new video card. I should probably try the virtual reality headset with this new video card and see how it compares, because it probably will be a little bit better experience with this 3080 Ti than it was with the 1080 Ti. All right, we're going to be a little more aggressive with our vertical speed here. So let's go down at 2,000 feet per minute. Well, maybe not that much. 1,500 feet per minute is fine. RTX 3090 with the 11700K and 64 gigs of RAM. That's what you're using? Yeah, that's a beast. That is a beast. John TBM, did you build that PC yourself? No. I watched it being built by my friend who builds. I've built 2 PCs in the last year and a half. Well, actually, I built one and had the other one built right in front of me, and I had this one built right in front of me. I kind of like the way that my friend does his build, so but we did put all the pieces together. Well, he did. Yeah. Did you go to VAT Venture? What's VAT Venture? You mean Sim Venture? Surprised you're not flying into Osh this weekend like everyone else. Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool to see it. I wonder if anyone's been streaming it. I'm assuming they are. You have 11900K with 2 terabyte NVMe's. Yeah, I've got 1 2 terabyte NVMe in this one, and then a SATA SSD as well. All right, let's put in the approach. We got a subscribe. John TBM, 15 months.
Thanks for the streams.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll put the it's probably too late to do this GPS approach, but let's try it anyway. It does have an LPV. So I'm going to slow way down, and I'm going to put in a procedure. I'm going to select arrival. No, sorry, approach. Procedure, select approach, enter, RNAV, runway 7, LPV, and we'll do it via sit zoo. Sit to enter, fly the course reversal, yes, and let's activate. Okay. We need to be at sit zoo at 3,000, and we dialed in 3,000 already, so we're good. What is VAT Venture? Is that it's Oshkosh, but on VATSIM. Oh, okay. I know that PE or Pilot Edge is doing a big Oshkosh event with their situation. Going from spinning drives, what a difference. Yes, absolutely. I've got nothing but SSD, SATA, and NVMe in this new system, although I do kind of miss having the entire US and all of Europe on my ortho photo. I kind of miss it. So right now I'm dealing with just default scenery in most areas, and then of course the Orbex True Earth product all along the West Coast, Washington, Oregon, and California, as well as the Orbex True Earth Florida. I have those loaded. I think what I may do is try to fit additional areas of orthophoto onto SSDs. Maybe it's going from the coast over to my hometown, Salt Lake City. If I have orthophoto over that way, I might do that. And then just draw a line from, say, the border of Utah just straight down and cover, Phoenix, Albuquerque, that type of thing, and maybe Montana and Idaho. But I'm not sure if I can. I got to get some more SSDs, I guess. All right, 5,800 descending. We're going to fly the course reversal at Sitzu. I want to fly into Osh IRL. That would be fun. There were a handful of people streaming it over the weekend, both on VatSim and on Pilot Edge. Citation Max is there IRL. Maybe he'll put a video out on YouTube. There you go. I didn't see. Are you sure Max was there? Because I thought I saw him elsewhere. Yeah, I would love to go into there. Digital Engineer streamed it last night. I also watched Sign Alpha do it today. Yeah, the whole rock your wings thing is kind of cool, but it's just nothing I've done before. All right, we're doing the course reversal. I'm going to slow down a little bit more. I want to know who at Orbax to bribe for them to do True Earth. I want them to do True Earth the entire U.S. Yeah, New England would be fantastic. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if it's their... I just don't know if it's their focus, though, I guess. Let's see how this does the course reversal here. It is definitely in a hold here at... Maybe he's there, Aqua. I just thought I saw him elsewhere in the social medias of the world. He could be there, though. All right, it says hold parallel. So I'm going to rotate this to Yadfi. And then we'll activate that leg. I want to see if the plane does its turn on its own. I'm going to boost up the power. Okay, the plane should turn here pretty soon. I hope. It's not turning. It says hold parallel. Does that mean it's not going to turn? It's just hold. Nope, there goes the turn. All right. I was like, what in the world's going on? All right, what is the best method for activating the to come out of the hold? Will it do the hold indefinitely, or will it go to Yadfi next automatically? Or do I just go ahead and say activate leg to Yadfi? I probably do that, huh? But I'm not sure. Activate leg, let's try it. Yeah, we're Yadfi. Trying to get away from... There you go. All right, once we get to Yadfi, I'll show you on the chart. So again, we're supposed to be at 3,000 at Sitzu and Yadfi. Once you get to Yadfi, then I'll enable the approach mode, and hopefully it'll lock in the LPV. We're 9 miles from Yadfi. Is it too early for a brew on a Sunday? It's afternoon, no. Okay. Permission granted. I gotta get a glass. I'll wait till I land, though. You got verse time in a little while, Joe? All right, we're at 170 knots. We are 6.2 miles from Yadfi. I don't see the airport, or do I? Yeah, now I see the airport. Okay, cool. I don't know if I've ever been into this airport before in my life. It's Auburn, California. Just think that it's Sunday football, 5 o'clock somewhere. That works. So when I joined, you said something about dual PC streaming. Any conclusions? I would say that to me, the biggest advantage of the dual PC streaming is you get additional frames in your simulation. The second advantage is if you have an operating system error problem, blue screen, your stream can continue to go. Whereas when you go to a single PC streaming situation, you lose frames in your gaming, and then you also have that risk of if I have an operating system failure, your stream goes dead. Or if you have to reboot in the middle of a stream, you can do that while still streaming. That's the advantage of the dual PC. But I've gone back to the single PC streaming. Right now, I've got very high graphics, and I've got 48 frames on X-Plane while streaming. And the streaming is using the NVIDIA encoder now of the 3080 Ti, so you will get additional frames if you go dual streaming. But the other option is to, I don't know, you like those Intel processors, so you probably wouldn't do this, but the AMD processors seem to do quite well with streaming and gaming because they're just using those different cores and threads, etc. All right, I'm going to hit the approach mode. I'm going to put in a little less power, notch of flaps, and here we're in got the glide path set up. Lowering the speed. I will test on new machine and keep this in mind. There you go. Orbix did great with True Earth California. They sure did. They sure did. Okay, gear coming down. Cajun Cacti says, I have a 182 Skylane and FSEconomy and wondering which Snak airport would you like it to be? It's currently about to fly to Boston. I can keep it in the east if you want to move it in the west. I will do that too. If there's a Snak race coming August 1st. Yeah. Tactical Yeater says the ground looks great. It really does. I would say move it to Newark, Cajun Cacti, for now. Yeah, just move it to Newark because Snak Air owns Newark. All right, more flaps.
500.
Okay, flaps are full. Bringing back the power. I don't have a landing rate installed yet, so don't bother. Uh-oh, getting a little bit slow. It's a little bit high. Yeah, I think the LPV got... Whoa.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Airspeed.
Manual braking. Flaps coming up. Oh, yaw damper was on still. Sorry about that.
Thank you for flying. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, we got our Snak Air flight in the books. Dang it. I think I forgot to click fly for Snak Air. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, we made $3,000 on that one. So we got 41.55 in income, 37-minute flight, 318 on the rental, fuel 156, ground crew fee 415. Distance bonus minus 65. We made 31.98. I forgot to click my fly for Snak Air. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Exactly. Yeah, I do it too often. I'm gonna do a quick flight because we're gonna head from Auburn up to Truckee, and that way I can feel good about getting some snackage in the snack bank. Howdy, did I miss something important? Yeah. The start of my stream is always very, very critically important. I'm going to do flight plan. How you doing, Chuck? Menu. Delete flight plan. Then we're just going to go VFR direct up to Truckee. Kilo. Tango. Romeo. Kilo. Boom. Direct. And the altitude, set it to 9,000 right now. I am going to refuel just a little bit here. Yeah, 150 gallons. Now we got half fuel. Okay, good. For 2 days, you could not get MSFS to start on the new machine, but today it started fine. No idea what was wrong. I need to try out MSFS more on this new PC and see how it goes. All right, flap set for takeoff. Trim set. Initial separator on. Taxi lights on. Strobes should be off for the time being. Bolts should be off. Did you get rid of the beard? I still have it, don't I? Just a little bit less. I should grow out the full beard again. Do the start flight. There we go. We're going to take off from the opposite end just for kicks and giggles. We don't want a full beard. We want a righteous beard. There you go. Line up and wait. We are not going full length because we're cool. All right, landing lights on, strobe lights on, pulse on. Everything looks good. Yeah, everything looks good. Yes, it does. Whatever happened to on to hold? On to hold. On to hold.
Enjoy your flight.
Okay, I gotta turn the initial separator off. Back to power. That turning going. Oh, over torque. Turn in. Back in the day, they used the term on the hold instead of line up and wait. I am dating myself. This was back when we had a navigator using a sextant to cross the pond. Yeah, I haven't never seen on to hold. Oops, now we're over torquing again. There's north. Mr. Myers, how you doing? No sim venture. No, not for me. No. But I would like to watch a video of someone doing it today. Who's streaming it? Who's streaming it? Okay, so we're now in a somewhat easterly direction. I'll probably just go direct to Truckee. Direct, activate, autopilot. And we'll go nav PS. And we'll go flight level change. There we go. Weaving and bobbing. Aviator 1996 currently is? Okay. I will have to catch his VOD. See how it's going. Like, that reminds me. Oh, that's impressive. There is quite a number of aircraft going into Oshkosh on PE. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Rock your wings, baby. All right, we're at 7,800, climbing at 150 knots. And we are 42 miles from Truckee. Getting excited for Osh, Ripon, and Fisk Rock. There you go. Ripon, Fisk, Rock. Exactly. I don't have the fortitude to do that yet. You mean go into Oshkosh online on an online network? You mean Iowa or? Yeah, yeah. I would. It's. You definitely need to be on your A game, even though it's not an IFR situation. It's still, you got to be on your A game. I really think that they should have 3 different camera views, from like the threshold, like landing area, and maybe an approach camera. That would be pretty cool. Maybe they do. Lars Ras with the subscribe. Lars Ras, 49 months. 49 months from Lars Ras. Thank you, man. That's a long time. Appreciate the support. What's new on your fine Sunday? It's getting late over that way, isn't it? Well, no, it's nice in the evening. Yeah, it's the best GA aircraft still, this one. Out of every sim. It's number 1. I gotta get my liveries reloaded. So we're just going to be north of Lake Tahoe, but still in California. So we should have that true earth goodness all the way up. '21, '22 here. Housework, garden work, and some more garden work, so no flying. What is in your garden? What are you, when you say garden, are you talking about like a food garden or just landscaping in the yard? What food are you growing? Because we lost our peas, but we're doing well with the tomatoes. So, and there's some other cucumbers I think are okay. Maybe. What's the other one? Corn. Yeah. Duh. Are there any approaches into Truckee? I don't even know. So let's bring up Navigraph charts again. Do new flight. New flight, manual input, K-A-A, no, doesn't matter, K-R-K. Then let's do KTRK approaches. All right, we got an RNAV 11. That might work. All right, so RNAV. So we'll go procedures, select approach, enter RNAV 11 GPS LNAV. And we'll go via Lakey. Initial approach fixed. And apply the course reversal, yes. And activate that. And we need to be at Lakey at 10,800. So we'll rotate the heading knob at 10,800. Click on the vertical speed. Actually, we'll just do flight level change. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll lower the flight level change speed to like 175. That way we climb up to 10.8 quickly. Yeah, we just lost him. I think we lost him due to heat. I think so. I have not started planting barley yet, but maybe I should. I wonder if I can grow hops in Utah. I don't think I can grow hops in. Can I? I don't know. I don't know if it's the right climate for it. I think about these. I mean, I buy my hops from Yakima, Washington area, so I don't know if our climate is good for hop varietals. Now you're making me thirsty. All right, after we do the course did my X-plane start? It did, didn't it? We started it, right? Yeah. Sure hope so. All right, C206 Station Air, take care. Thanks for jumping in there. Make sure that you get rearing to go for the Snak race. I think that you would be a very worthy recipient of the 20 million FSE dollars that we're giving away. That's right, guys. Snak Air is giving away 20 million FSEconomy dollars. If you want the details, go to snakair.com and click on Snak Race. And after this flight, hopefully I'll be current. I can see Lake Tahoe over there in the distance. Does look pretty good. I'm going to bump up the power just a little bit here so we can get to our initial approach fix at a good time. Beautiful area. I do all my True Earth NorCal flying around San Francisco. I need to fly more around Lake Tahoe. Yeah, I don't know how much of Tahoe is covered, but in fact, I'm curious if the Nevada side is covered at all. Very, very curious. All right, we got 8.5 miles to the holding point, to the course reversal. The state line goes right up through the middle of the lake, yeah. Yeah, in fact, I think South Lake Tahoe Airport is in, well, I don't know what state it's in. I think it's in, I don't know. Going to into Henderson is interesting with True Earth since the edge is right along the perimeter of Henderson. Is that right? Is that what I'm in H&D is Henderson? Yeah, that's the other thing. So if I'm going to fly into Vegas, I need to get orthophoto back in for that area. So I need to put that on the new system. Okay, top of descent within 1 minute. So we'll bug in 9,700 at FAP, or not FAP, but FAMPU. So 9,700 at FAM. I think we can start. Yeah, we won't go down quite yet. The state line definitely goes through the middle of Lake Tahoe. That angle in the CANV state line is near the middle of the lake. So I'm thinking that South Lake Tahoe is on the Nevada side, though, then, the KTVL airport. Okay, here's course reversal. Bring down the throttle a little bit. Do you have, so you have ortho on, I have it on the old system on both. Most of it's on spinning drive, and some of it is on SSD in the old computer. So I got to decide if I'm going to bring the spinning disks over or if I'm just going to try to fit it on SSD over time. The truth is I really don't fly over, say, North and South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas. I really don't fly over that in with ortho. I just really don't. So do I really need ortho for that middle section of the country? I mean, I fly over it. It's flyover area, right? South Lake Tahoe and the airport is on the California side. Once you cross the line, you're in a city called State Line, Nevada, where the casinos are. Okay. That's what you're trying to figure out, which is best. Yeah, I mean, there also is the option of the V states, but I have my own orthos that I really like, especially for that Nevada area. Yeah. I mean, yeah, could I spring for an NVMe 8 terabyte? Yeah, I could. I'd hate the debt, but all right, should be making the course reversal here any moment. We're at 194 knots. We're on the outbound leg of Lecky, initial approach fix. Once we get to Lecky, then we'll start our descent down to 9,700, which again, there's the turn happening at, and then we'll head back to Lecky, and then down to Fampu, and then to Suyo, and then Martyr. And we need to be at Fampu at 9,700. Suyo, we'll engage the approach mode at Fampu at 9,700. Thanks for being my HF email lifeline this weekend. That was cool. I was impressed. I have no idea how any of that works, D-Monies. So you're going to have to teach me how to do WinLink, because that was pretty cool. And I also have to say that your idea of getting, when you're in the middle of nowhere with no cell phone access whatsoever, to be able to use ham radio to email is really cool. To send an email to get an automated weather report, 5-day or hourly or whatever, back to your email just by sending an email to something, that is a brilliant idea. And one that I think will be utilized by many. Yeah, pretty cool. Montana Flying, how you doing? Howdy, howdy. The 2 terabyte Western Digital Black, yeah, I got a 2 terabyte. I went cheap with my 2 terabyte NVMe on this one. It's a no-name brand called Inland. I think it's called Inland. All right, let's go direct to
Vertical track.
Lakey. Actually, what's it doing here? Is it going to do like a... Is it turning to cross Lakey again? No. Going to work up that soon. Cell service is getting spotty again. Have a great one, 73. 73D monies. Yep, we're going direct Lakey. So once I get over Lecky, then I'm going to activate the leg to Fampu. And we're going to rotate that right there. Menu. And then all I have to do is hit enter. And that's going to remind me to go to 9,700 on the altitude as well. All right, we'll start our descent down to... How come vertical speed's not engaging? That's weird. Yeah, my it's doing the course reversal again. So we're going to go direct to Fampu. And now maybe, yeah, now I can do vertical speed. Oh, that was weird. Go down at 1,000 feet per minute. Okay, that was weird. Here's our PCI Express 4.0 and 4.3D NAND. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, so coming up to Fampu. I will go ahead and see the airport. It's an offset approach. I think the airport's right there. Okay. That's good to know. Plane should... Oh, you know what? Approach mode enabled. Gear coming down. A little earlier, but I need a little drag. Real slow. Oops. Now over torquing. Yeah, we're a little bit high, so we're going to take off autopilot. And we're going to land this manually. I do believe that is a golf course up there. Coming from my last machine with all spinning drives. Yeah, especially the boot up time, right? Been here the whole time and never said hello. Watching while cleaning. Hello and happy Sunday. Hello, Scotty Bob. Dive, dive, dive. Direct golf course. Laps were being overloaded at 130.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Sink rate. Sink rate.
There's the golf course emote. Messing around with the trim here. A little bit high still.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
$500.
A little aggressive here on the final bit.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Airspeed.
I forgot to turn off the yaw damper again.
Airspeed.
Long landing. Got to remember that yaw damper off. Welcome to Truckee, California. All right. Landing lights can come off. Taxi lights can stay on. Strobes will come off. Bolts will come off. Flaps are clean. Something, something checklist. It took me a long time to start flying this thing to start remembering to turn off the yaw damper on short final. Yeah. It's like it's something we should just do, but I think I need to fly it more regularly. It's what I need to do. Checklist, checklist, checklist. All right, we're going to park over here. VIP parking. Yeehaw. Okay, I need to do a very important item, and that is exclamation snacks add Taylor for the golf course emote, of course.
Thank you for flying.
All right.
Bye-bye.
That was for Snack Air. Please be for Snack Air. Whew. Johnfly, AUN to TRK. Anyway, we made 2,100, 30-minute flight, 258 on the rental, 120 bucks in fuel, 210 ground crew fee, $33 on the distance bonus, earning 1477. Snacker got 637. Pilot got 840. Yay! Now, just so you guys know, I have $6 million in the Snack Air bank account, and then in the escrow account held by Johnfly, we have 20 million FSE dollars. And we're going to give away that $20 million in the snackair.com/snack race. There's the rules here. It's going to be raffled off to one lucky winner. You get a raffle ticket for every completed flight that you do for Snack Air that makes at least $200. It goes from from August 1st to December 31st. And there's the rules. And then there'll be here, it'll show the table of how many pilots and how many tickets, how many raffle tickets they have. It'll be automatically calculated.